This video illustrates the setup and operation of the Loctite high-pressure cartridge dispenser. The following parts are included with the Loctite high-pressure cartridge dispenser. Two cartridge adapter inserts, a 2-meter stainless steel braided feed line, a power cord, a 9-pin connection cable, a low-level sensor, an air supply line, a bottle of lubricant oil, a purge tube, and an operation manual. You will also need the following additional parts: a Loctite single function controller, and a Loctite high pressure dispense valve. Here's how to assemble and integrate the unit. First, connect the main air line, power supply, and single function controller cable to the back of the unit. Next, connect and label a 1/4-inch air line to the product shutoff port and product flow port on the dispense valve. On the back of the single function controller, connect the labeled air lines to their respective ports. Connect the 9-pin controller cable. Plug in the power supply. And connect the main air supply line. Retract the cartridge pusher and regulate the air pressure down to 0 psi. Next, uninstall the cartridge pusher by removing the air cylinder and unscrewing the retainer. Select the appropriate adapter for your cartridge style. Install the adapter by threading it into the cartridge pusher manifold. Use a pair of needle nose pliers to make it nice and tight. Reassemble the cartridge pusher by first installing the cartridge of adhesive, then threading on the retaining sleeve, and finally reinstall the air cylinder. Connect the provided stainless steel product feed line to the outlet of the pump, and then to the product inlet of the valve. Use a wrench to make your connections tight. Plug in the power cord and turn on the low-level sensor on the back of the unit. Then, fill the loop cup with the supplied oil to lubricate the throat seal of the pump. Now let's purge and wet test the system. First, install the purge tube on the bleed port. Then switch the cartridge pusher into the downward position. Open the bleed port and increase the cartridge pressure until air-free product exits the bleed port. Next, open the bleed valve on the pump outlet and increase the pump pressure to cycle the pump. Once air-free product exits the bleed port, decrease the pump pressure and close the bleed valve. Increase the cartridge pressure and pump pressure to pump product through the feed line and valve. Actuate the dispense valve using a foot pedal until the exiting product is air-free. Now let's compare the maximum flow rates of a high-pressure cartridge dispenser and a Loctite cartridge retainer using Loctite 5910. The Loctite high-pressure cartridge dispenser is able to dispense an impressive 25 grams of 5910 in only 10 seconds. The Loctite cartridge retainer is only able to dispense 10 grams of 5910 in 10 seconds, which is 1.5 times less than the high-pressure cartridge dispenser. Here is a summary of the results so that you can see for yourself the advantage of the Loctite high-pressure cartridge.